Here's a question I've been sitting with for a while. Does Hasbro actually understand what D&D is? Not the brand, not the IP, not the thing they put on lunchboxes and movie posters. The game. The thing people sit around a table and play together. Because when I look at the decisions they've made over the last few years, I don't think they do. And I think I can prove it. Let's start with the big one. January 2023. A leaked draft of the revised open game license showed that Wizards of the Coast wanted to revoke the OGL 1.0A, the license that had been the foundation of third-party D&D content for over 20 years. The license that built an entire creator ecosystem, hundreds of publishers, thousands of products, decades of trust, and they tried to pull out from under everyone. Now, they walked it back. Community outrage was loud enough that they reversed course. But the attempt tells you everything. You don't try to revoke the license that built your ecosystem unless you see that ecosystem as a competition instead of a community. And then there's the digital push. D&D Beyond subscriptions, virtual tabletop integration, everything funneling toward a platform they own and control, which would be fine except it came at the expense of supporting the tools that people were already using. The message was clear: play our way on our platform or we're not interested. And if you're a creator, DM's Guild takes your IP. You publish there, and Wizards owns what you made. That's the deal. Compare that to Drive-Thru RPG, where I publish my own stuff. I keep my rights. I set my prices. I own my work. That's what supporting creators actually looks like. And then there's the union fight. Quality assurance workers at Wizards of the Coast pushed to unionize. The company fought it. Now, how a company treats its workers tells you something fundamental about how it sees the products those workers make. The people who test your game, who make sure it actually works at the table, are a labor cost to minimize rather than crass people to invest in. That tells me what you think D&D is. It's not a game to you, it's a revenue line. Now look at Paizo. After the OGL crisis, Paizo helped create the ORC license. Open, irrevocable, available to anyone. They didn't have to do that. They already had Pathfinder. They were already benefiting from the exodus. But they built something for the whole industry, because they understood that a healthy ecosystem helps everyone. Pathfinder 2e exists partially because Paizo recognized that the game belongs to the people who play it, not to the corporation that prints the books. Their creator policies reflect that. Their community engagement reflects that. Even their business model reflects that. They sell books, good ones, and they trust that if the game is good, people will buy them. What a novel concept. Now here's the difference, and it's simple. Hasbro sees D&D as an intellectual property to monetize. Paizo sees Pathfinder as a game to support. That one distinction explains every decision both companies have made. And the smartest thing Wizards of the Coast could do is learn from Paizo. But they won't, because learning from a smaller competitor requires a kind of humility that doesn't show up in quarterly earnings calls. Corporate D&D is a strange beast. Tavern's still open. Pull up a chair and tell me all about it. What do you think? Is there a path back for Wizards, or have they burned too many bridges?